you are an academician or a research scholar and you are facing a problem in writing your first research paper, then you are at the right place. In this video, we will talk about what is research paper, how it is different from research article, who can write research paper, and why we need to write a research paper, and what steps we need to take for writing our first research paper. So watch this video till end. Research paper is an academic piece of writing on a specific topic. Now, research paper is a general term which we use for every kind of academic writing. But there is a slight difference between research paper and research article. Now, if any academic piece of writing is sent for any conference or a seminar, then it is called a research paper. But if the academic writing is sent for a publication, then it is called a research article. But if we talk about the writing manner, then there is no difference between research paper and research article. Now, the second important question is who can write a research paper? Any person can write a research paper. So, if you are an undergraduate or doing a post graduation or PhD or as a professional, then you can write a research paper. But it needs one thing, that is good efforts. So if you are ready to make good efforts, then you can write a research. Third important question is why to write a research paper. Now, writing a research paper has several benefits for a person. Like, firstly, it enhances your knowledge because you are making an in-depth study on a specific topic. Secondly, it helps to develop critical thinking and analytical skills because you are going through various reports and a lot of data. Thirdly, it improves your writing and communication skills because you are tackling complex data and presenting it in a clear and organized manner. Fourthly, it helps to build your CV. Fifthly, and most importantly, if you are applying for a teaching job, in that case, each published paper has several points depending upon university rules and the kind of publication you have. The last and the important segment is how to write a research paper. It includes 7 steps. The first step is how to start a research paper. In it, we will discuss two ways of starting a research paper. In the first way, we can choose the journal for publication first and then write a research paper. In this case, you have to choose the topic of your research paper as per the theme of the journal and then write a research paper as per their guidelines. And the second way is to write a research paper first and then choose the journal for its publication. In the second way, you have to make minor modification at the time of sending your paper for publication to make it consonance with the journal guidelines. Now, the second step is to choose the topic of your research paper. Now, this is the most important and crucial step. Now, your topic of your research paper must be interesting and new so that it must arouse the curiosity of the readers. To select a topic, you need to follow certain steps. The first is to find a broad area of your interest in which you want to write a research paper. It can be arbitration, data privacy, artificial intelligence, family law, civil law, criminal law, or any other. Secondly, you need to pick a particular area of that field to write a research paper. And for that purpose, you need to do firstly, check the legal news. Secondly, talk to your guide or a supervisor. Thirdly, you can also talk to a field expert. Now, after finding a particular area of that field, for example, if you have taken family law and then the area you picked is cruelty as a ground of divorce, then you need to find out the particular issue on which you write about it. Now, for that purpose, you need to go for general research. It means you need to read a lot about cruelty as a ground of divorce. Now, this research will help you to find a research gap in that field. Now, at this time, there is no need to find credible and authentic resources because it is merely a general research. So, for example, you reach to a point where you want to write, that is, definition of cruelty as a ground of divorce needs reconsideration or not. Now, this is the topic you are going to write. After choosing a topic, the third step comes, that is to make a specific research. It means research related to the topic only. At this stage, you should be very cautious about the resources you are referring. It must be credible and authentic because you are going to use this data while writing your research paper. Now, here the tip is that Save and store the relevant material, preferably in a printout form with all the highlights and underlines, because it will help you at the later stage of writing a research paper. The fourth and the important step is to prepare the structure or outline of your research paper. For that, you can follow this format and you can make a slight change as per your topic in this format. The fifth step is to write your research paper. While writing the research paper, few factors must be kept in mind. First, the language should be simple and easy. Secondly, use legal language and try not to use general words. Thirdly, the content must be organized. Fourthly, do not copy paste. Write the content in your own words. Fifthly, put the quotations in an italics and double inverted commas. Lastly and importantly, put proper citation of your work. Now, for citation, there are various methods like a scholar, ILI, Blue Book, and others. Generally, the citation must be according to the journal's guideline. But if you are writing a research paper first, then in that case you should prefer Blue Book because it is used nowadays. The sixth step is proofreading your research paper. After the finalization of your research paper, try to proofread it as it will help you to eliminate the unnecessary part and to make addition of the relevant portion. Secondly, it helps to check the grammar as well as the vocabulary. Thirdly, it will help to organize the content in a better manner. Next step is formatting. In formatting, you need to justify the whole content so that it looks aligned. Secondly, the content should be divided into separate paragraphs so that it does not look monotonous. Thirdly, the font size of the content as well as the footnotes should be made as per the guidelines of the journal. If you are writing a research paper first, then for the content, follow Times New Roman with 12 size, and for footnoting, follow Times New Roman with 10 size. And the last and the important step is to send the paper for publication. Hope you like the video, and for more such video, like, share and subscribe.